Yeah.
I know you're a passionate barbecuer. Can we chat about that in a couple minutes? Stick around for a little bit.
Man, how much time you got? I will talk about that all day.
Coming up, stick around. Dave Williamson in studio.
Power 97.
His name is Dave Williamson. We're having a lot of fun with him in studio this morning. He's playing Rumors this week. Keep listening. We'll have some passes to give away towards in a few minutes here. And when a guy enters the studio wearing a hat that just reads meat, I know I have potentially found a friend for life.
A soulmate.
That is an outstanding hat, Dave. Where did you get said hat?
A barbecue restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee called Central Barbecue sent it to me for free. Just because my Instagram feed's gone a little barbecue aggressive lately.
A little. That was the thing is I looked Dave up and I was like, man, this guy really likes his smoker. Like you post more about your smoker than your family or your comedy career.
Oh, man. One time my phone got you know how your info gets too full, you know? I had to delete photos of my kids to take pictures of my ribs and brisket. I had to make room.
So it's like a hobby for you.
It's a hobby that has definitely gone a little over the top. My wife says of all the hobbies you've gotten into over your life, I like this one the most because at least you could cook some meals and take care of dinner every now and then, you know?
And look, I don't have a smoker yet. I got buddies who have them, and I've been to their houses when they're cooking. I have to get one.
Oh, you got to join the dark side, man. And when you get one, you call me anytime, and I'm going to walk you through whatever you want to smoke and prepare, okay?
I'm getting your number. I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah. No,
any quick advice, as far as just stuff, the basics?
Well, you got to get a smoker that works for you. You know, if you don't have time to stay up all night long and tend to the smoker or whatever, then get a pellet smoker or digital smoker. There's no shame in it. But if you want to do something more authentic, then get something like the ceramic ones, the Big Green Eggs and things like that. Or I have a 900-pound gravity-fed smoker from a place in Georgia.
Gravity-fed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds real fancy, right?
Yeah.
It's got a chimney down the side for the charcoal, and then it burns and falls onto the wood, and the wood goes into the chamber. There's a whole science behind it.
Bigger than your house?
In LA, it is almost bigger than my house. I could probably rent my smoker out as a one-bedroom studio for $2,000 in Los Angeles.
On Airbnb.
Yeah.
Stay in the smoker.
And I'm brave because I have it in my front yard in Los Angeles, of all places. If people actually knew what a smoker was, they'd probably start pickets and rioting in the front yard, but they don't. They're just like, is that the box you keep your kale in? And I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Well, you got a vegetarian here in studio, so she's...
I do have an appreciation for the smoker, though, because it's one of those things you can't... It's not like a barbecue. You can just throw stuff on it and cook it. There's, preparation that goes into it.
It's poetry. It is poetry. That's the thing that I fell in love with the whole process of it, is that, you're not just inviting someone over your house to be like, I'll throw some burgers on the grill. Anyone can do that. And if they come out bad, you're still going to eat them, you know?
Shingles.
Yeah, but when I invite you over for a brisket, people know I've put 12 hours of love and attention into getting that final product, you know?
Yeah.
It's a celebration by the time we cut into it. And then there's just so many things throughout the process that are just beautiful metaphors for life, I think, you know? Like with a brisket, it actually hits a stall around 170 degrees.
Yeah.
And people, if they're impatient, they'll pull it too early.
Yeah.
Well, you got to wait the stall out. It's kind of like a midlife crisis, you know? And you got to just wait. You got to wait, got to be patient. And then I don't care if your guests are like, we want to eat. You can't pull it. You got to wait till it hits internal temperature of 203. And then you know what? When you pull it out and everyone thinks it's time to eat and they're looking at it and it looks beautiful and they smell it, you got to wait another 30 minutes because it's got to sit on the counter and let the juices reabsorb into the muscles. And then the moment comes where you slice it and everyone watches, and then they all get a piece and they all realize you've just done something special for them.
That is gorgeous what you just said.
Do you watch people eat as a reward?
Yeah,
you know?
I'm sure he does.
When I prepare a big meal, I'm always like, do you like it? Is it good? You know, because you want that.
My favorite thing is, trust me, I love eating the barbecue, but I've eaten so much of it the past few years since I've gotten into this that I just really like watching other people enjoy the stuff that I cooked. That's my favorite part of it. So with my smoker being in my front yard, the coolest thing is that when people walk by, I just feed them, you know, when it's ready, or if I just cut a little chunk off.
Street vendor.
I kind of am.
In front of your house.
The fact that it's in the front yard is the best part.
Street meat over the neighbors.
And it's different waves of different kinds of people, because first the early morning joggers come through and they're like, what are you smoking? And I'm like, oh, brisket. They're like, smells great. I'm like, come back through later. And then a little while later comes the dog walkers at like 7 or 8 a.m. You know?
I'm sure that's a hit with the dogs.
Oh, yeah. My dog's like, get out of here, it's mine. You know? And then later on, it comes people going to the park. It is all day long. It's different waves of people. And then when it starts to be ready later in the afternoon, I just start handing it out when people come by.
Amazing.
Dave, that's outstanding.
Oh, God.
Dave W. Comedy, if you want to look at my Instagram and see some of my meat posts.
Do that.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Power Mornings podcast. Catch the show live weekdays from 5:30 to 10. Winnipeg's best rock. Power 97.
That's pretty easy.
Oh my god. What do you call that pork?
This is pulled pork. This is pulled pork shoulder. Lobster butt, pork shoulder.
Don't have any juice, so I'm spraying it with whiskey.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, Wagyu! It's just so beautiful. It really is. By the way, now is a great time to mention that Dave has a podcast called Meet Dave.
That's it. M-E-A-T.
And if you swipe up, you're going to be able to listen to it. It's all about barbecue.